everyone and welcome to a brand new video. I'm your host Deeper Jungle, and today I'm going to be doing another Call of Duty commentary. And for today's commentary, I'm going to be talking about how you guys can get the new weapons in Call of Duty World War II the fastest. So guys, at the time we're recording this video, there are just over half a dozen weapons here in Call of Duty World War II that were added after the game came out. Of course, I am excluding the melee weapons. But yeah, in today's video, I'm going to be going over my main tips on how you guys can actually unlock the new weapons in Call of Duty World War II the fastest. Now these tips are going to help out with the weapons that are already in Call of Duty World War II that were added after launch, as well as these tips will help out with weapons that are going to be added into the future of Call of Duty World War II. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's actually dive right into the commentary. Alright guys, so the first tip that I have for today's video, and that's going to be make sure to collect as well as save your Armory credits. Now so far in Call of Duty World War II, every single time a new weapon came into the game, you can actually go ahead and buy it with your Armory credits. So that's how come you're going to want to make sure to save them up as well as make sure that you get them as quickly as possible. Now I already made a video on my YouTube channel on how you can actually get Armory credits the fastest in Call of Duty World War II, and if you guys would like to go ahead and check out that video, you can go ahead and do so. However, some main tips if you want to get Armory credits the fastest would be always to make sure to pick up your payroll. That is really important, as well as make sure to sign in every single day, because you're going to be getting login rewards of Armory credits, and if you stack them by signing in every single day, you're going to be getting multipliers on the base Armory credits that you're going to be getting. So make sure that you sign in every single day as well as pick up your payroll. Now those are just a couple tips, so yeah, that's going to be a really big thing that you're going to want to do, is make sure to save up your Armory credits, so that way when new weapons come into Call of Duty World War II, you'll have enough Armory credits to just go ahead and buy them. Alright guys, so the next tip that I have for today's video, and that's going to be make sure to save up your supply drops and get as many as you can, so that way it will increase the chances of you getting the supply drop weapons. Now the main thing that is really good about supply drops, and that's going to be there is actually a chance of you getting the new gun in the supply drop system of Call of Duty World War II. However, it also has more benefits, being that if you actually go ahead and open up your supply drops in the HQ mode, you will actually get bonus Armory credits just by doing so, as well as if there are any duplicates that you get in your supply drops, is going to burn them for Armory credits. So that's going to help out with the original tip that I said in this video. Some ways that you can actually get supply drops would be to make sure to play the game, because just simply by playing the game, you're going to be getting supply drops, as well as make sure to go ahead and pick up orders as well as contracts, because those are a really good way to actually get supply drops, so that way you can go ahead and open them up. For example, you can actually go and pick up a contract or order, and it will say something like do this certain challenge, and then you can get a supply drop. And another really fast way that you can get supply drops is to kind of stack them. For example, there might be a contract that says get 50 kills in Call of Duty World War II, and then there might also be another contract that says get 35 kills with submachine guns. So that means what you're going to want to do is you're going to be getting the kills with the submachine guns, and you're going to be completing that order. However, you are also going to be completing the total kill order. So if you stack them like that, you can get maybe in some cases 2 or 3 supply drops just by completing the orders if you stack them. I know there's been times where I stack the orders as well as contracts, so that way I would get maybe 4 supply drops a day, and if you combine that with playing a lot of games and collecting Armory credits, you're going to have a lot of supply drops and a lot of Armory credits, which in turn is going to be increasing your chances of getting one of the new weapons. Another thing that you're going to want to do, and that's going to be make sure to pay attention to Major Howard, and that is every single day, of course, there are new orders that come into Call of Duty World War II. Alongside the standard contracts are actually a new special order that comes in every single day, and these special orders are different because a lot of the times they give you really big rewards. For example, supply drop bribes, epic supply drops, as well as weapons. So that means every single time that you play Call of Duty World War II, make sure to check out Major Howard and make sure to check out the special order. For example, just a couple of days ago, the Volkssturmgewehr was actually the special order, and if you pick that up, you have an unlimited amount of time to compete in 50 multiplayer matches, and then if you do that, you can redeem the reward and you will have the Volkssturmgewehr. So you're going to want to make sure to pay attention to that, because there are a bunch of cool weapons that come into the system. I just gave the example of the Volkssturmgewehr, however there are other weapons, for example the G43, the Orso, the Sten, and all kinds of things like that, as well as the melee weapons are there too. So make sure to go ahead and check out Major Howard's special orders. So yeah guys, that's gonna conclude today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helped you out. And if it did, don't forget to drop a like on it down below, as well as subscribe for more Call of Duty World War II tip videos like this one. We are getting really close to 500 YouTube subscribers, so if you guys would like to subscribe, that would really help me out. So yeah, that's gonna conclude today's video. I hope to see you in the next one.